I watched her smile as she left for dinner, but when she came home, her story unraveled like a cheap sweater. Was I a fool for believing in us? Or was I just a mom trapped in a lie? What if the truth shatters everything? I watched her get dressed, the soft glow of the bedroom lamp illuminating her hair as she curled it into loose waves. She smiled at me, and I smiled back, normalcy settling in my chest. "Have fun tonight," I said as she slipped on her shoes. "You deserve it." She leaned in, her lips brushing against mine, and I thought nothing of the faint scent of perfume that wasn't hers. "I'll be home late," she said, her voice low and smooth. "Don't wait up." I nodded, and she was out the door, leaving me to tend to our sick kid. The throw blanket from the couch still draped over the armchair, a bit rumpled, but I didn't give it a second thought. As I helped our kid with her cartoons, my mind wandered. The phone buzzed, movie started, phone off. A slight pang hit my chest, then our kid's laughter drowned it. Days later, in our therapist Dr. Lee's office, Mia sat beside me, a gentle smile on her face. "I feel like we're really connecting again," she said, her eyes sparkling. I nodded, but then her gaze drifted off for a fraction of a second before refocusing. I thought nothing of it. "Dr. Lee asked what was working for us." "Just making time for each other," Mia replied, her voice smooth but with a faint hesitation. Another evening, the soft glow of sunset lit Mia's face as she put on her jacket. I caught a glimpse of the silver necklace I'd given her peeking from her collar. Our kids slept on the couch, tiny snores filling the room. Mia turned to me. "I'll be back late, don't wait up." Her hair was styled differently, a new perfume clinging to her. She called out, "Love you," and the door closed. I glanced around the quiet room. The big throw blanket was gone from its usual spot. The clock reads 640. I shrugged it off. At 1030, I stepped outside with the trash bag. October air bit my cheeks. The blanket wasn't in the wash, not on the kids' bed, just gone. I checked my phone. 1112. Her text, "Leaving now, be home in 30. My chest tightened, a slow, cold squeeze. I stood in the dim living room, the clock's hum vibrating through my ribs. The door opened. Her heels clicked. She walked in, hair brushed, skin smelling of different soap. "Hey," she said, voice light. I asked, low and steady, "How was the movie?" She smiled, quick and bright. "We didn't go. It was sold out, so we just drove around and talked." The kettle kept boiling on the stove. Nobody moved. Assigned seats always. And she'd texted, "Movie started." My hands went cold before my thoughts did. The room shrank. The throw blanket. The perfume. The hesitation in therapy. Fragments splintered her drifting gaze. The rumpled blanket. The phone off lie. I couldn't inhale. My knees hit the carpet. I stared at the pattern on the rug, each thread a tiny noose. "You texted me the movie started," I whispered. She tilted her head, confused. "What?" "No, I said we were leaving. You must have misread." Her voice was soft, almost kind. "You're so tired from the kid. You're imagining things." Something split behind my sternum. This wasn't a mistake. This was a system. The missing blanketware. Her story changed. Then she erased my memory of the text. I looked up at her, at the woman who smiled at me in therapy, who said we were connecting, and I named it. This is coercive control. Her face flickered, just a frame of something raw, then smoothed back to concern. "You're scaring me," she said. But I wasn't scared anymore. I was awake.
What Ryan experienced isn't just a suspicious partner, it's a textbook case of emotional infidelity with gaslighting tactics. The missing blanket, the perfume change, the movie started text contradicted by "we drove around" those are breadcrumbs of a parallel emotional life. But the real poison is what happened after Mia didn't confess. She reframed reality. "You must have misread. You're tired." That's gaslighting, systematically making Ryan doubt her own perception. The therapy sessions where Mia performed connection while hiding her emotional absence. That's coercive control, using intimacy as a smoke screen. Ryan's physical collapse, cold hands. The inability to inhale, that's your nervous system recognizing betrayal before your mind catches up. Here's where you split side. Says Ryan should trust her gut, gather evidence and leave. Emotional infidelity with gaslighting is abuse, staying enables it. Side B says we're missing context. Maybe Mia felt suffocated. Maybe the blanket is innocent. Maybe Ryan's exhaustion amplified suspicion. Therapy requires two honest people, not a detective and a defendant. What would you do if your partner's story unraveled over a stupid detail and then they told you that you're just imagining it? Comment below